There it is. The description, the link is in the description. Check me out on Amazon. Just click on the link. It should pop up. Check me out. I appreciate it. So let's get into this video real quick. So over the years I've been doing the coaching, making these coaching videos, coaching people one-on-one, things of that nature. So here are the clues, or the lies, so to say, or the excuses your ex will use or already use on you to justify their action for being in that off-brand relationship with this other off-brand person over here, the painkiller, as I say, like the book name, painkiller. But let's get into this. See, the first thing they're gonna do is this: they're gonna play the victim. Surprise, surprise. They're gonna play the victim. It's never their fault. They never gonna take accountability and responsibility for their actions. So how do they play the victim? They use something from the past, like you didn't take the trash out. So when you didn't take the trash out, it made me feel like you didn't care about me, or you thought I was trash, so you didn't want to take out the trash. Whatever. They come up with the most dumb, the stupidest thing you can think of. They're gonna use that as an excuse to play the victim, to justify their actions for why they in this other off-brand relationship over here with this other off-brand person. So the thing is that's the first one. They're gonna play the victim. And how they play the victim, they use something from the past. You probably left your socks on the floor. You probably didn't, when you got out the bathtub, you didn't clean out the bathtub or something, whatever excuse they come up with to play the victim. The second thing is this: to justify their actions, and then the excuse they use: oh, you too sensitive, you too crazy, you're not all there. That's why I had to go monkey branch to this other off-brand co-worker over here, because they understand me. You too sensitive, you too crazy, I can't joke with you. You always, go from 0 to 100 real quick. Those are excuses to justify their actions for being in that other off-brand relationship over there. But the thing is, they're not gonna tell you they just bored. See, these type of people in question, we know I don't want to say the word, but you know who I'm talking about. They get bored quickly, very quickly. And just because they get bored quickly, they can never be satisfied. That's why I say you never take these type of people serious. But the second one is this: they go out and paint a picture that you crazy, you oversensitive, you insecure, or whatever the reason may be. So that can give them, they use that as an excuse to be in that other off-brand relationship. The other thing they do is they pick fights with you. They start arguments with you. These fake arguments. Don't you know they get mad with you for not being mad with them? You get it? So the thing is, when you okay, I'm not going to take you serious because I know you're a grown child and in a human body, a grown body. Let me say that again because I butchered that. You're a child in a grown body. That's what I tried to say. Let me slow it down. But the thing is, and you be like, I don't take you serious. So they'll start an argument. They'll start any kind of argument and stuff like that. Just like, you drank out the refrigerator and you left the refrigerator open. You stopped the microwave before it finished all the way, or stuff like that. Just anything you could think of, just fill in the blank. You dealt with the person, kind of fake arguments they come up with. So moving on, the other one is this: they use guilt trips. They'll guilt trip you into making you feel bad, and that justify their action for being in this off-brand relationship. They'll say, you know what? In my childhood, I never experienced love. My mama never hugged me. My grandma always told me I was never gonna be nothing, things of that nature. And when I got with you, You remind me of that. So when I went to this other off-brand ass relationship, this painkiller over here, they made me feel whole, complete, whatever the excuse they may be. That's why they do it. They're using that as an excuse. They using probably never things that never happened before, or their childhood traumas, or some bad luck they might have had as an excuse to justify their action for being in that off-brand relationship over there. What your childhood got to do with you monkey branching to this co-worker over here? So they're using that as a guilt trip and an excuse, a blaming tactic to blame you for their action, because they're never going to take accountability or responsibility for their actions. It's never their fault. It's always your fault. And that brings me to the last one. They're gonna say like, well, you know what? In this relationship, I feel like you didn't love me, and if you would have been on your job and paid more attention to me, this would have never happened. This person over here make me feel complete and stuff like that. They'll say stupid stuff like, oh, this is my twin flame. To the people out there that preaching that twin flame stuff, I got nothing but love for you. This is no insult to y'all. But yeah, you be like, this person my twin flame, my soulmate. God created this person just for me. God opened up the sky and handed this person to me in his hand. And you just awful. I thank God that God bring you to me so I can see what I don't want in my life. Things like that. They gonna make it seem like you Satan. You the most, the most evilest thing walking the earth. So those are excuses. They're like, okay, well, I feel like you don't give me enough attention. You don't love me. You put people before me. This person always catered to my needs and what I want, and they complete me from A to Z. But in reality, they just, they think the grass is greener on the other side, and they think, this person in question, the painkiller, so to say, is, the best thing since sliced bread, and it's just their turn. That's all it is. They're gonna get used to. They ain't getting nothing special. 9 times out of 10, the things that you taught this mother effer, try not to curse, the things that you taught this person and teach this person and experiment with this person, they're gonna take all of that and go right over there with that person and do the same thing and probably add on to it. The best thing to do is show indifference. Show indifference. Just play in your mind like this person did to you. Now, if you have to co-parent with this person, grade rock method only. Don't be sleeping with the person, to the people that do this. Don't be sleeping with them. Don't be getting jealous because of the new person. Like, okay, well, that person must be better than me because that person, went over there with them. So that means that person, must be have something I don't have. Man, look, it's just your turn. It was your turn. Your time is up. Now it's someone else's turn. That's life. By choice or by force, it was going to end anyway. You can't hold nobody in a relationship if they don't want to be there. You already know, a UFO and a hoe don't want to go. You never going to see it. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, and don't blame yourself for the breakup. It's going to happen anyway. Just enjoy your time with that person, whoever they might have been. Your time is up, and they move on. Soon as complacency and boredom kick in, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So either by choice or by force. And nothing you can do about that. But a quick recap of the lies and the excuses they will use to monkey branch quickly to this other off-brand person over here, this painkiller, and blame you for it. The first excuse, play the victim. How they do that? Bringing up something from your past. It don't matter what it been. It could have been an argument. So your family member could have did something to them. They're gonna use that as ammo to go monkey branch. The other thing is this: they're gonna paint a picture as you a crazy monster, and they had to get away from you. You so abusive, you so terrible, you so whatever you fill in the blank, and they had to get away from you to be with this other coworker or off-brand person or somebody that's close around in their environment that's easy for them to monkey branch too. So they had to paint that picture of that. Another thing they do too, start fake arguments. You know, even if you co-parenting with them, even if you use the gray route method, they're gonna pick, they're gonna poke and try to get you to respond because they need a reaction out of you. Don't give it to them. Always show indifference and act like this person dead to me, whatever. You know, you the talking dead right now. You just, you know, that's Casper talking to me? Yeah, okay. You the dead, okay. And you just don't take them seriously. The other thing they do is this. Moving on is the guilt trip. They use something from their childhood, some trauma or whatever, and they use it as an alibi, excuse to blame, you know, you for something that happened in the past. Like, okay, my mama ain't hug me, my mama didn't feed me, my mama used the WIC vouchers to give to the neighbors or whatever the, you know, excuse they come up with. And you remind me of that, and this person helped me soothe my childhood pain. Excuse. And the other thing is this. They're going to say, they're going to use this as an excuse. You didn't love me. I felt like you didn't love me because you told me no a lot. You set boundaries. You know, if you was on your job, pretty much when they say if you was on your job or you love me, that means pretty much what they're saying in translation. If you would have do only what I say and be my little puppet and be stupid and jump through all these little monkey hoops for me, I wouldn't be going through this monkey branch and doing all this stuff that I'm doing with this other person. Now, I want you to understand, I'm going to say this and shut up. They was going to do it anyway. You can jump through all them monkey hoops. You can do all the sexual activity you're going to do. You can do all of this. They still going to get bored. And they still going to get tired of you. And they going to leave anyway. It's nature. By choice or by force. They're going to go. Just accept it. Don't blame yourself and let them go. Nothing you can do. But anyway, this is another video getting straight to the point. So if you need to get in contact with me, you can shoot me an email. Tell me your story. You can tell me what's going on with you, and I'm more than happy to help you. That's what I'm here for. Or you can text me on WhatsApp. Worldwide. Don't matter what country, region, wherever you at. If you under the ocean, they got WhatsApp there. Text me what's going on. If you in Antarctica in a little snow cone, hey, you got internet service and WhatsApp, text me. And don't forget, check out my audiobooks and my recent book, Painkiller. It's available on Amazon. Now, with that being said, stay prayed up. Watch out for yourself. Take care of yourself. And always put God first. With that being said, peace. Take care.